What's up, family? All right. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully, you're doing fantastic. Good morning. What's up, Steve? How you doing? Freedom Engine. What's up, Mark, Monfrey, Dan, Kenley, Eric Funson. Good afternoon, homie. Good afternoon. All right. I just took this nice buy off of this rejection of this little block right here. So that's that. Sometimes I just do that, especially on forex. If you guys don't trade, who trades forex in here still? I'm just curious. Like, you should if you're not, in my opinion. Like, you can do what you want with your own money, but who actually does that? Oh, what's up, buddy? Good morning, this Gold House. What's up, Brian? How you doing, bud? All right, let's mark up some charts, huh? Let's. Oh, I need some music. I'm gonna freaking lose my mind. All right, here we go. It's one of those days. It's really gloomy and it's not that cold. It's just gloomy and it feels like Ohio in Florida today. Hopefully that goes away. Good afternoon, Dan Whiting. What's up, buddy? Let me get good with trading futures first. Well, if you knew how I traded Forex, I literally, let's say I get in a trade on Forex here for a sell. I just use a bigger stop and get in the trade on Forex. Same thing. It's basically NASDAQ. It's mainly all I trade on Forex as well. I just don't have to stare at the charts as much. The reason I even trade futures, though, is simply because of all the prop firm capital. That's it. There's no other difference, really, in my opinion. All right, so we got this block right here. Yeah, notice, Eric, how I'm, instead of, by the way, I'm not saying this one, right? Because I don't know if that's just going to pull down. I'm saying what's left of price that hasn't hit yet. This one, right? That's my playing field. And it hit it, by the way, but it didn't close or break below it, right? There are, but I don't like them. Yeah, I'll get to them, deity. Sorry, buddy. Horrible music. Let me fix this for myself. Yeah, well, I don't recommend gold anyways. I mean, it's great when it works. It's horrible when it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, it seems awesome that it would be like an amazing thing to trade, but not really. I made quite a bit of money from gold, but I've lost a lot of money from gold as well. Let's go with 15. We could potentially look for sells out of this. So we went to this fair value gap, pulled back up. Hold on. You see 5-minute break. But we'll buy until we can't buy anymore. That'll be the rule. So just expect potentially a loss out of here. See, if you say it out loud before you take it, it becomes easier. Like, it's like, okay, I'm going to take one shot at a buy. If it fails, I'm going to look for sells. Simple. Good morning, Carla. Good to see you. Miss Tina, good to see you. Some of my favorite people in here today. All right, so if it breaks below here, I'm going to look for sells. Right now, I'm actually looking for buys because it's bouncing out of this 5-minute. I don't even need this up. I'm just going to clear that. It's a 15-minute block right here, but I'm hoping it pushes back, cleans this out, this 1 hour fair value gap, and comes to this 1 hour block. That's what I'm hoping. But we need to see the entry, the rejection out of here. So let's go to the 3-minute. See if there's anything here. Then 1 minute. I'd love her to take this a little bit lower. Here's a fair value gap here. It just gets a little messy. I'd love for it to shoot down, take this out, even wick this, then give us some kind of entry here to go up. That'd be the ideal solution here. Be right back. Gotta grab my food. Well, I'm because we hit a 1 hour block already to the left and we're bouncing. So I want to see if we can get up here. If not, then we're selling if it breaks below this 5. Need to see proof. Essentially had this one, but I don't like how it was just a wick high. Very slow movement right there. We'll see. He'll buy until you can't buy anymore. Anybody taking any good trades today? Currently, this is the only trade I see. Hold on. There's a little fair value up here. Well, if it closes. Doesn't look like it's going to. Currently, there's one right there. 1 minute would be right. Actually, just 6. Yes, I had a nice one I sent you. Beautiful, bro. Come on, let's get up here. Crazy. Yeah, thank you guys. Please hit the like button. Also, if you're not a subscriber yet, would love to have you as part of our crew. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Thank you so much. Manola, what's up, buddy? Manolo. Aaron Brummy. Took the pre-market drop. Beautiful, man. Come on. Well, enough the liquidity the upside. We also got some of the downside. It could drop into here. We're just kind of waiting for price action to happen. Here's a 5-minute block. If it comes down here on the 5-minute and closes, I'll start looking for sells. That doesn't mean it won't come and take liquidity up here some before dropping. So what I'm looking for right now is a rejection of this area and a close above a fair value gap to take it back higher up into this 1 hour fair value gap. Potentially this 1 hour block here. How you been, Manolo? Might as well set up. I'm waiting. Might as well set up my other account here. I think something big's about to happen. How's it going, Brad? Good to see you guys. Here we go. Here we go. Still keep my entry the same spot. Glad I looked there. This is a 150K take profit trader account over here. Decided to take one on trade of 8. What's on your bucket list, guys? Once you're, if you, well, maybe you're already successful trading, but what's some things on your bucket list that you're going to knock out in 2026? Especially once you're funded. I already know Smitty's is getting that F-250. Oh, I love that Krishna. Man, that's good. So I'm going to tell you, Krishna, if you want to retire your mom, the secret is to not be in trades. Ooh, it's to figure out ways to stay out of trades versus be in trades. Hmm. Hopefully that helps somebody. And that's not directly toward you. That's everybody. Smitty, beautiful, bro. F250. Here we come. Take care of the family. Let's go, Charlie. What are you going to do with your family? You know what I used to do? I used to be like, okay, look, yeah, I got to eat and everything. My family's got to eat. What are we going to do? What will be like life changing for my family? And let's aim for that. And if you miss, you'll still take care of your family. Fun programs at church. I love that, man. That's beautiful. You're going to send people overseas and take care of widows and orphans. That's awesome. Homeless, I'm sure. Exactly, Steve. And a lot of people don't know what that means. Like, for instance, I could have been like, look, I'm selling. Look, I'm selling. Look, I think it's going to come down here, which it could, right? But the more you restrict yourself from just jumping in any trade, that's when you're going to be starting to be like consistent. Anthony Berger, I'm starting my $50 funded account today. You talking about 50K? Beautiful, man. I'm assuming you're saying 50K. Carla Lugo, move out to California and buy a house. Move out of. Okay. I was going to say, if your goal is to move into California and buy a house, I don't know what to tell you. you might need like 10 million funded like next month. Let's start with like Iowa. I'm just kidding. That's everybody's problem, Krishna. It's like in baseball, if you see a ball, you don't want to swing at it. Sure, you can maybe hit it, but you might foul, you might hit a single, maybe, or you can wait for like the best pitch. Well, it must mean you're smart, a new fit. I think you're John. Excuse me. Now we got a 5-minute wick. We're still in buys. I do have a FVG here. I don't love it. Instead, I'm going to move it to here. I don't love it. I don't trust it. Little internal structure break goes a long way. My problem with the cloud flip, guys, is it's just not in a area I would use a cloud flip. So I would have rather seen, excuse me, cloud flip out of this block or this block. or VWAP yellow. Right now we're at VWAP. So right down here, it's cool. If that's how you could consistently take trades, by all means, man. It's all good. Just keep trading the same exact way, though. Mind you, so if I were doing those little one-to-ones, I'd be doing like $300 a pop, right? This is, I had this at about 1,000 risk, right? I'm assuming because they're building up this liquidity on this line so slowly and they just wick this in the 5-minute, I'd want to wait to see a break of structure at least to take a buy. And then I'll put more money on the trade. So like instead of risking 300 5 times on one-to-ones, I'd rather risk 1,000 on a really good setup that I'm waiting on, and then potentially rocket. In my worst case scenario, hit a one-to-one, I made triple the amount. Stay ahead, profit 600. I have a nice trade less in the morning too. I need to stop taking trades today. I have a complete. So, how much did you make today? I can't even do the math. Man, my brain hurts. Did you make 2,300 today? If you made $2,300, wait, I'm at. If you made 2,300, you're gonna have to like go way over now. You're gonna have to up to like 4,600. Yeah, the max you can do on a 50K is like 1,500 in a day. Otherwise, you're screwing yourself. So it'll tell you tomorrow. There's a couple things you could do. It's end of day, so you could lose money. You could lose money today. You could lose like 1,200. I mean, personally, that's what I would do. I'd lose 1,200. That sounds crazy. I'd lose like 1,100. Yeah, it sucks. But once you get over the pro and the buffer, you're good. You can do whatever you want, pretty much. Yeah, it could, Smitty. It absolutely could, but we just don't know when they're going to fill the fair value gap. So that's a whole nother thing I hear people all the time. Is they're like, well, there's that fair value gap down here. Well, look at that as like bait, right? Could it go that fill that right now? Absolutely. But they just took the liquidity from here. Do they actually? And there's all this liquidity right here. Why do they need to go for this FEG? Again, it could, but we already saw it take liquidity here. Kind of mitigate this block. So there's more liquidity up here than here. Click buy contracts on NAS. That's funny. I didn't say that. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, his luck, it'll finally go up and skyrocket. We are running out of room. This is where a rocket will happen. Could happen. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just teaching how I trade prop firm accounts. If you want to trade your own money, you're probably going to lose everything you have, so don't trade. I have to say that kind of stuff. But here we go. Yeah, his luck, he would be like, yeah, screw it, I'm going to lose really quick. Boom. Now I have to make 10,000 on a 50,000 prop firm. Just curious, how did your like thinking change after like COVID and all that? Not to say COVID out loud, but you know, because it messes with the algorithm supposedly. Like, did it make you want to trade more? Like, I got way more into trading once that hit. So I'm like, dude, screw this crap. I don't know where business is going. I'm on the one right now, yeah. I'm waiting for a close above here. And I'll take one stab at it. And if we fill this gap, that would be $3,000 for me on this account. Good morning, Paul. So just like we wait for the perfect setup, Jeff, for entries, if you want to lose, we got to wait for the buy setup. How to lose 101. Yeah, home business became more important. Yeah, I figured. People got weird after that. What? Let me just. I can help you lose. Well, let's get up there. Still no trade today. My whole mindset shifted. I don't want to be relying on my company. I don't want anyone to be able to try and compel me to do something I don't want to do. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm the same way. You are getting good, man. Thank you. I made $11 today. Beautiful, man. Try not to spend that all in one place. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's better than losing. That'll get you like 3 gallons of gas. Better than losing 11. One latte. Yeah. No Chipotle. Hey, you can't even afford Chipotle. There's Jimmy Boy. Funded Jimmy Boy. How you doing? Anybody want to help Jeff with some losses, please? Nice, John. I'm trying to eat this cooked spinach. Ugh. It like just will not like disintegrate in my mouth. Trying to do it for the potassium. What's up, Timmy? Mr. Zoom in. Go play the Russell. I'm just over here jamming out. Mr. Zooms. Tim, Mr. Zooms. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Tommy. Yeah, I don't have music playing. I have my own music playing. I let you guys listen to your own music. Because it would always be 50-50. I'd play music, and the music I could play on YouTube is just crap. Oh, you're fine, Tommy. How you doing, buddy? Let's go, Tim. All right. Let me turn off the copier over here. Might as well. I remember used to thinking like, dang it, I suck. I still haven't gotten in one trade. Now I'm like, dang, I'm so freaking good. I could stay out. Come on, man. We get that close. Bless me. I'm gonna close under there, and I'll start looking for buys again, or sells rather. Here we go. I'll officially be in sell territory. 15 seconds if that closes under this line. Uh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Sells it is. Until further notice. All right. I won't look for buys until that goes above there. Let's see. Clear all this out. This is one of those that could go either direction situations. Let's look on the 5. Oh, you're on the 5, I guess. Sell block. So I'd love for it to pull up into this zone right here. Then we look on lower time frame for sells. If it gives us that opportunity. The student was lucky. So I don't like that word lucky. I'm glad you got it right, but doing great. Awesome, Tommy. FVG right here, 5 minute. Hopefully it rejects that, comes up here, gives us a sell-off. So again, I don't claim to know what the market's doing. I think that's like a newbie mistake. I could only look at price action, right? And do what price is telling me. So right now, we close solid under a 5 minute external low right here, which is kind of telling me that maybe the market wants to drop more. So we want to wait. Now it's coming down to this 5 minute fair value gap, filling that. Hopefully coming up into this 5 minute block, filling this fair value gap, or well, it's not a fair value gap yet, but filling this. Just give me like a tap, and then I'll drop to the lower time frame and look for an entry down. You're good, buddy. I would love to know your reasoning. Can you tell me why you took that sell? Again, not saying you're wrong. I'm saying for your own sake. Here we go. Ooh, I like that. Push up here. Push up here. Come right here. Take this little bit of liquidity out. Come on. Come on up. Don't do it to me. Don't just fill that. No. We were pretty close. Let me look at this. All right, I'd have to do this. 37.5. So do 38. Lower risk because I don't trust this. The B set up at best for me. 6 micro. Let me see here. Did I say 6? Love for it to come a little higher. Give us a better sell, but come up here. Let's go. All right, so if it comes down here and closes under here, I'm in. You got to connect it to Tradeabate, and then once you get that, you put it on limit order just to test it. And this thing will move around with price. You got to right click it, put edit project order, and then you just kind of drag the stop there and where you want the take profit. It goes for this low, that's 2100 profit. With 450 risk, that's a good risk reward. Awesome, Travis. Glad you like it, man. All right, 10 seconds. Get below here. Still be set up, guys. So risk appropriate. Don't go blowing your freaking. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. That didn't go. So if this FOMO's, don't FOMO no mo. All right. Look, there's a if it dropped from here, that'd be fine because it's got to fill this. I don't think if it's going to truly drop, it'll fill this between this wick and this wick. All right, now it's between here and here. At least it came back and tapped it some, I guess. I'll go for it if it closes under there. I don't like that FEG above, but I'm going for it. Again, B risk. It's probably about 500. Right there. Trade number one. Didn't take any of that liquidity, which freaks me out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I hate that this... So I'm giving you all the reasons why I don't like the trade too. Has all this liquidity here. But hopefully it goes for this first. I don't know. Remember, there's the FEG right here. Let me just close this one out. There we go. Got this FEG. Could come up here and drop. I'll put a DCA in. Right here. Hopefully she runs the lows. Trade number one. See a 5 minute. Yeah, so still, I'm not going to look for buys until it closes up here. Hopefully, she just comes straight down to here. That'd be a good TP, honestly, if you don't want to go crazy. 1 to 2 right there. I'm just going to do that. Get a different account. Start another one. Get another take profit trader. Come on, drop, baby. Come on, baby. Let's fill this. Fill it. Yeah. Why don't you see how much you could make from one? Like one could be life changing for you. You know, a lot of people they skip straight to 5 or 10 accounts, but then it gets like almost like too unbelievable. So like my advice is just get past one, get some payouts, and you won't even believe like what that one could actually provide you. It's pretty wild. One, yeah, that's good. One could like literally change your life, and then you just expand. Once you build the belief, everything comes down to belief. In fact, my new product's called Prop Trader Belief System. So it's all about getting you to believe that you can do it and help your psychological. Like that's literally, dude, it's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. I put more time into this program. Oh my gosh. How do you get the dollar amount in the trading window? What's up, Mike? Are you talking about right here in the trading window? This? Um, I don't think I want to leave it. I don't think I want to do break even with this amount of risk. Like this risk, I'm okay with losing. I kind of just want to fill that gap. Like I have no problem losing this 500 on this account because it's a 150K account, so it's really nothing. And I want to see that filled. So I kind of want to see this filled more than I want to make the money. Sounds bad, maybe. But I think if it came down to like right here, maybe, and it started rejecting, maybe I would. To answer your question. So I'm like, dude, if I was like a pip away or a point away and it goes up, I'd be pretty like, not mad. It's like annoying. Nope, it's only $7, Smitty. Think again, buddy. So my whole idea for 2026 is I want because we're dealing with a trust issue. We got we got AI and we have a million gurus. So like I'm like, well, you know what I'm really good at is helping people with their mindset. So like why don't I focus on the mindset stuff, but without being boring? And it's gonna be $7. Of course, I'm gonna have upsells. You don't have to buy those. I have to have upsells or I can't advertise or I'll just lose a lot of money. Yeah, okay. But I love explaining this because I think it's important. So for $7, like if someone doesn't know me and I could blow their mind for $7 and like give them a different perspective on why they're losing trades, maybe it'll just work out for me on the back end. Maybe. Got to build that trust up some. What's the worst job you ever had, Smitty? Actually, everybody, what's the worst job you ever had? It'll work out. Sizzle salad bar? Why was that horrible? Delivering ice to grocery stores and gas stations? Why was that horrible? Okay, that's a good attitude, Brian. I know that you were in the military too. Dude, that's so funny. Why don't you like the sod? Because I was literally looking for somebody to lay some sod. Being an owner of a company, always worried about where the next money is coming from. Yeah, it could get stressful for sure. Plastic coater in a factory did 4,000 GM disc sticks a day. Man, I hope you wore some good masks in that one. Mine was cooking chicken wings at at this dive, and I also delivered ice. Wow, so many ice delivery people. When it rained, you still had to get into the freezer truck. Oh my gosh. By the way, if you're seeing this trade right now and you're gosh dang it, I should have took the money down there. I knew it. No, you shouldn't have. Chill out. You're probably risking too much if you're feeling like that. You should feel absolutely nothing if this comes all the way back. You should feel nothing. Okay? Just had to throw that in there. As far as funded, you mentioned trying to get 500 profit each day. Simple question is why? Is that because of consistency rules, or should I just not worry about a number and trade? I don't remember when I might have said that. I doubt it. I'm a huge advocate of. I'm not a huge advocate of goals, like daily profit goals. I am a huge advocate of taking A plus setups, or at least B plus setups. Like if the setup's there, and then you have to have standards of what that means for you. Like in my situation, I had a 5-minute close, but it's a B plus for me, so I risked less because it didn't hit this 1 hour block up here. So we bounced off this 1 hour block, this white, to this one. So, but we had a close here and a rejection, so I entered. So B plus. So, but I have rules in place that I'm not going to take a trade unless this, and this happens, right? I'm going to enter again with my DCA right here if it happens. Comes up here. So I'm not a huge advocate of shooting for 500 a day as much as I am for I'm going to take every A plus setup that I can. Now you have to mind your particular prop firm's rules. Like if they have a certain like max that you can make and stuff like that. Oh, you guys went nuts. I love it. Guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Would love to have you on our team. We basically go live every single day between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Sometimes a little more. I might go a little bit longer since we have 90 people in here today. We have gotta catch up with everybody. Oh, let's see. When it rained, let's see. Let me go right here because my head's starting to hurt looking left. $2.50 an hour plus tips, but I never got any tips. Oh no. They probably just assumed that you didn't need a tip. I hope. Maybe I'm giving humans too much credit. I don't know. I like tip everybody. My gosh. Working in the hospital without knowing I had an immune system deficiency. Sick all the time. Horrible for me and my fam. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Mess cranking. Ooh. Sod is hot work. I get you. Hardest job I ever had was concrete. I worked at Olive Garden. I have a buddy who owns a concrete company in Ohio. He's killing it right now. Oh my gosh. Hardest job I ever had was concrete. I worked at Olive Garden for 2 weeks doing lunches till my buddy got me a job at a local microbrew where all my friends worked. It was awful. That sounds bad. What was your least favorite part about it? I worked at Jersey Mike's when I was like 15. Eh. I worked at Jersey Mike's and like they were like I remember I'm like, dude, I'm like making money from my business right now. Don't really need to do this. But they nice Gerwin, nice Gerwin. But they would like be like more pickles, more olives, more onions. I'm like, dude, I hate my life, bro. There's no way I'm gonna do this the rest of my life. Not a chance. Woo. Let music go. Let's see here. High school washing dishes at an Italian restaurant, would go home soaked in dishwasher. I did dishwashing too, at a country club. Actually didn't mind that, probably because the girls that work there too. That wasn't a horrible time. Smitty, I guess it would be roofing in Florida. It didn't last long, and I was a supervisor. Oh, that would suck. Right. Limit. So, all right. A DC I'd want. So if I get out, I get out. It's okay. If it comes down here negative 100, I'll get out. But it looks like we're about to lose that. So it's okay. It's just coming up in this block. We'll look for another sell. All right. 1L. 1L. It's all good. Very small risk. What was that risk on my end? Was that 0.33%? I think. Let me see. I'm going to get ready for another sell coming up. When we hit this, see, if you lose small and win big, you're good to go, right? So if I come up here and we get a fair value gap back down or something like that, or break a structure, we take it out of this. We could win a huge trade. All good. Yeah, it's about 500 bucks. So what? 500. Yeah, I literally risked 0.33% on that. So you do your own math. But it really adds up when you're trading 550Ks, right? Meaning, like, if you win, it's really good. If you lose, it's not that big of a deal. I'm hoping it leaves this FEG right here, then I'll give it another shot. But I think it is going to be a big one. Gonna close all these browsers while I'm waiting. All right, we got, well, nothing yet. This current moment, I'd need a stop about right here if it went down right now. Because I don't want to just take this 1 minute FEG. If it was one, I'd need that. Could take this now if this closes solid up here. I'd love to see a wick. Now, hey, actually, I would love to go with our first bias and have an A plus setup. If this closed solid on the 5 up here and then pulled back, give us some kind of buy, we could take the take the rest of the 1 hour fair value gap and up to this 1 hour block. So that'd be better. I'd risk 1,000 on that one, which would only be 0.66%. Do the math. You risk what you want. Limited breadstick. Rice farming South Texas in the summer. Oh my gosh. I was a server at old Chicago and I was terrible at it. I got a bachelor party once and they all kept saying so and I was paying. And then at the end of the night, it was I gone and I cried. That's funny, dude. Nobody tips during lunch, so I ran around getting breadsticks for $2.50 an hour, dude. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's crazy. Not laughing at you. All right, I'm going to assume this 5 minutes going to hold. If this closes under here on the 1 minute, I'm going to give it another shot. Again, I wanted to break this so we could take buys. It just might not happen. And since I'm on a live, I got to do this. So risking small, I would be risking, let me just measure it here so I can show you. Let's see here. About 0.33% again. So if it closed below here, I'll take another shot at it. Yeah, whenever it's sitting around VWAP, it tends to do this kind of crap too. It just kind of has to make a decision. You get up here, I think we're going to here. Get up there. We'll wait on the 5 minute. See if we get a close above there. I don't like that we're below the VWAP, but we'll still go for it. Have all this liquidity up here. Ooh, but we got to wait 4 minutes, which is fine. If it just wicks, I'm still selling. See how flat that VWAP is? Yeah. Yeah, I don't love it. You just gotta, this is how you fight these days. Youssef says, as a beginner, how many contracts do I need to use on Apex account? 50K found accounts to keep consistent. All right, so listen, Youssef, I know that I do appreciate that you're asking the risk, but the you really have to measure it. Every single time the contracts are going to be different. Every single time. In fact, it's so important to understand how to do that in my one-on-one training, like my mentorship stuff. Like we literally go over that first, like because I used to save it for last, like literally like step 6, but I moved it to step 1 because if you don't understand risk, what I found people doing, they were taking the strategy and taking the trades and all this stuff, and they weren't risking properly. So you got to know exactly what you're risking per trade before you even get in a trade. And the reason you can't use contracts, like just, and by the way, micros, I would use micros. The reason you can't just say I use 5 micros per trade is because one day this area right here might look like, let's see, well, let's do it like this. This area right here might look like 20 points, and then the next day this area is 50 points. So you can't ever do it like by that. You have to measure every single trade, and you have to absolutely know how to measure every single trade. And this is crazy. Looks like we're maybe right on overall direction. I have to now wait for a pullback. Well, we have to wait till a minute and a half to see if we can get that back. We could pull back at that point. Oh, man. You guys like me? I just want to take a drive today. I just feel like taking a drive. Like, what's your what's your favorite areas to drive at? Like when you get lost, like when you like zoom out, you kind of like just kind of almost like you're hypnotized. You don't even realize what's going on. You just kind of like, I don't know, it just calms me. Like, I just want to drive today. That's what I want to do. Maybe I'll drive to Miami. I'll do that. I'll drive from like Orlando to Miami and like work in the car. I'll stop and I'll take like one of my kids and we just kind of just go. No plans. I love it. Sporadic. Beautiful. Oh, it's sunny. It's not gloomy anymore. That's what I love about Florida for real. Like one day it'll be like one day it'll be like feeling like Ohio, and the next minute it feels like you're back in the subtropics, you know? Yeah, let's see what the reactions to VWAP, huh? All right, so we got the close above, so we got to look for buys now, and we got liquidity above here as well. So I'm going to close this out, and this is part of the patience of trading, right? There's probably been multiple of you who like took it down and took it up and all this stuff, and you're feeling like a champion, but then you don't realize why you lose at the end. If you can handle it and you're getting payouts, by all means, keep doing that. But I'm just telling you, you're not missing anything by not being disciplined. I promise you. You're probably only hurting yourself. I always use that example of, the pigeons in a box, right? I'm going to stay on YouTube, I think, for a while. Yeah. Because I have a lot of people. And guys, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Would love to have you. We go live every day between 1 and 2 p.m. Eastern. By the way, I don't even see like any good trades for the membership stuff yet anyways. Potentially, maybe if it pulls down into here. Go out. Motorcycle riding. Motorcycle riding is the best. You know what I've been seeing? So the wife won't let me get the motorcycle. But I was like, what if it's a trike? And I'm getting older now, so I could maybe pull that off. Pacific Coast. Yeah, it is beautiful out there, Krishna. Paint a picture, Mr. Ross. That's what I feel like I'm doing right now. I feel like Bob Ross. To the Keys. Yeah, I love the Keys, man. Love the Keys. Going over that long bridge. Oh, it's gorgeous. My family's down there right now. Driving through the desert to Vegas. Love that as well. I love Red Rock. Oh my gosh. True story. There was one year, my kids, they're all a lot younger. It was like a blizzard in Ohio. I was at my lake house in Ohio. It was frozen, freaking lake in front of me, which some people love, but it was gloomy for like a month straight already. And it was like a massive blizzard coming in. And I'm like, pack your stuff. We're just heading west. And we drove, my family of 6 at the time. We got 7 now. Family of 6. We drove all the way to Arizona, where I was born. I was born in Phoenix, but I didn't really have any family out there. But I had some friends. Actually, I don't know. Some of you guys might know. Good guy. He's in some trouble right now. He was like the face of IML. Alex Morton let me literally stay at his house for a month. He wasn't there. He's just totally rich. But he's like, yeah, just stay at my house, man. And like, okay. So me and my family of 6, we stayed at Alex Morton's house, which was like the motivational speaker guy from like IML. Like he wasn't always an IML, but you know. Great guy though. He's a really good guy. We stayed out there, then we were out there for like 55 days. We went to Vegas, then we went to La Jolla, and then we went to Utah to visit my friends and stayed at their place for a little bit. Everywhere I go, they insisted I stayed with them. I'm like, all right. Like I was ready to buy whatever. True story. We had a minivan at that time, and it broke down in Arizona, and I sold it to some Mexicans because none of the shops would work on it because of all the rust. Like straight up, they were like, "What the heck? There's rust." And I'm like, "That's every car in Ohio. I don't know what you're talking about." But they're like, "We don't even know what to do with this stuff down here." So I sold it to some Mexicans. I just sold it. Like it was like $8,000 or something. They're like, "Here you go." And then they took it. I don't even know if it was legal. I took it. I was in my 20s or was I 20s, late 20s? And I bought a new car down there. So that was a fun trip. So I live late and I come from work. Beautiful, man. Let's look if we can get some entries out here. I need this at least to pull back into a fair value gap and push out. I mean, they're not giving us no entries. It's going exactly in our A plus setup area direction now, which is kind of frustrating. Mind you, it could bounce off this block since we did break structures here, but we broke structure back up. So as soon as we broke structure back up on the 5 right here, I'm thinking, okay, we're looking for buys. So I need some kind of a pullback into some kind of an area, preferably here, maybe even better here, because I would have to have my stop. Let's say it happened here. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. If I found something here, I could put my stop below this fair value gap. There is one below here too. That's not good, but I do think it can come at least up to this region right here. This is the 1 hour fair value gap right here. This is a block, sell block. See what it does off this reaction. 1 mile bridge, yeah. Guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, notification bell. I go live every day between 1 and 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm staying a little bit longer today. I might head over to the members only at like 3 p.m. just to see. Been consolidating here since 7:40 a.m. Yeah. One of my dreams is to own a lake house, top of the list. Yeah, it's good. It has its pluses and minuses, you know. Sometimes it gets pretty buggy. I'll tell you straight up, if you have a lake house up north, in my opinion, once the lake freezes over, it's pretty depressing. Because we had the best view of all of our area in Ohio. It was like really gorgeous view, and it was awesome. Like in the summer, everybody's out on their boats, and you're just like watching just happiness. And I on my 3rd floor master, like we had a balcony, and my office was at the top, and I could like overlook all of the See, that depressed me, dude. I would see the ice fishermen, and I'm like, dude, take me to Florida. I can't do this anymore. I can't. But I'm overlooking all these people having fun, just swimming and enjoying life and blah blah blah, and then all of a sudden it just like fall comes, everything dies, and then the gray skies come and it's freezing, and then there's no more fun unless you're that one weirdo that sits in the tent and ice fishes. Like, I'm just saying, no offense. I think it might be cool one time. But I don't know how they're taking a tent and fishing all night, bro. I just can't do it. It is what it is. Cool driving over the bridge at night to the Keys. Can't see anything. That's kind of scary. One of my dreams is to own a lake house. Yep. Been consolidating. Top Step just released a new payout option. Looks pretty good, actually. I hope so. My son's been waiting for 8 days for his, which is crazy. I love to fish. Maybe be better to rent something during summer months. Right. So the problem, Jay, with that is I had my house up in Ohio. I sold my house because I was staying down here more and more. And when you have a bunch of kids, here's my little word of advice for you guys. If you have kids and you think you're going to have a summer house and a winter house, like I thought I was going to have, and then all of a sudden, you're in your mind, you want to retire a different place. Don't do that, because one of your kids is going to find someone in a different state. So like my oldest daughter, she's up in Ohio, married, happily married. Awesome. I'm happy for her, but she's 1,000 miles away from me now. So we settled in Florida. She stayed in Ohio, and hopefully someday maybe she'll move down. But she got, she has the other side of the family now. So word of advice, move while they're young. If you want to move if you want to relocate, because they're going to find someone, it's going to change your whole situation mentally. If I ever had to move back to Ohio, because my wife, like had to mentally for her grandkid or something. Oh my gosh. Oh, I would literally like just take me out now. Like, hello, sis. What's up, Fat? How you doing? Let's see. Beer. Yeah, beer and a heater. I love to fish. Maybe be better to rent. Yeah. So that's my whole thing is like, yeah, the longer I go up to Ohio with my kids, the bigger the chance they're going to meet somebody they like, and then I'm going to lose another kid up there. Like, don't do it. All right, come on down here. I'm going to take a buy out of this. I'm going to try it. Give it a shot. Put on the 1 minute. Come on down. Come on down. What do you guys miss most about your childhood? Like, what was your favorite thing to do? Did you become the thing that you thought you were going to be when you were a kid? I've pretty much been an entrepreneur my whole life. Like, literally. I remember there's this little artist in kindergarten. No, his first grade. And he drew like Bart Simpson stuff, like really good. I'm looking for a buy out of here. I literally would take his drawings and I would go to the copy machine. I was just this young kid, dude. I made so much money for a kid. I was taking his drawings and going to the copy machine, because copy machines were like cool technology back then. And I would resell his drawings with his permission. I'd give him like 10% cut. I'd resell his drawings of Bart Simpson for like a quarter to 50 cents a pop. Oh my gosh. Then middle school happened, and there's these foil pencils, NFL pencils. They were pretty sick. I actually still have them somewhere. Saw them the other day. I have like a giant rolled up thing of them, but it had all the NFL teams. And then people wanted those so bad, right? But they're a quarter a piece, right? So I would just go to the school. They were in those machines that drop them. I'd just go to school and I'd literally buy them out every day. I'd buy them out. And they had to come to me. I was slinging pencils. I would sell those suckers for $1 to $2, even $5 a piece. Let's go. I was hustling, slinging pencils. Oh, yeah. Being young was great, huh, Kevin? No cell phones. Dude, I love no cell phones, man. I loved it. Loved it. Loved it. It's a beautiful thing. Here's a little fair value gap. I'd love to get a 3-minute fair value gap to kind of avoid some of this noise, but it did come into my, hold on. It did come down to this. I can make my stop a little bit bigger. I don't want to. I know it's huge. Oh no, you're so bad. You're so not cool, Bob. Using a big stop. To go to RTC Air Force, wine and women got me. As an 18-year-old, yeah, wine and women. That'll do it every time, Eric. That'll do it every time. Pencil fights, yep. ROTC. Midday naps with no judgment. I miss having a beeper and going to... Dude, I know. I was talking about that with my son the other day. Oh, man. 143. That's so funny you said that because this is... I was telling my kids, they're like, you're so old. I was like, because I've turned 43 this month, and I'm like, this is my love you. This is my love you month. My love you year. I turned love you this year. 4-3. They're like, what are you talking about? I was like, you don't even get it. You would never understand this. It's way too much for you. All right. 3 minutes. Yep. 187-411-911-143. Let's see. Spitballs. Shoestring darts. Yeah. Are you waiting for it to close above your entry? Yeah, I'm waiting for it to close above my entry. So at this point, I'd love to see, once this closes, a 3-minute fair value gap. Close. Oh, man, my bad. One more minute. One more minute. You're the 26th? That's crazy. I used to sell Lucas sugar mix in sandwich bags, also blow up pops with a Jolly Rancher melted around them. Wow. You were the girl to go to, huh? Yeah, a beeper and find a payphone. You know, the greatest thing was you walk a mile and a half or ride your bike, and then you call and it gets their answering machine. Or it's busy. Get the busy signal. You're just sitting there like, come on, Alex, freaking get off the phone, bro. I remember when call waiting first came out. I was like, dude, this technology is amazing. Like literally someone can call while I'm on the phone. And then call RD happened. And it's like, dude, I could literally see who's calling before I pick it up. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. But you got out of the house playing video games. Absolutely, man. Freaking loved it, bro. Dial up when you were on the internet and someone picked up the phone. Oh yeah. Dude, that was horrible. We are what, man? Dude, come on now. What are you doing? All right, we have one more fair value gap down here to play out of potentially. It could be going lower. I mean, just is what it is, fam. Just is what it is. Got to wait for the entries. So this one's cleared. Actually, I'll leave that there just in case it wicks it. 3. But that was I need my coffee sigh. If you had a caller ID before everyone knew about it, you would get a prank and call them back. Yeah. You know what I used to do? I might do that for fun again. I used to call on 3-way. I would have, all right, so I'd have 2 people on 3-way. No, I have 2. We both call on three-way a pizza shop at the same exact time. Akron area. Copley. I don't know if you knew Copley. But star 69. Yeah, yeah. Make it private. Um we would dial a pizza shop or Chinese. Chinese is the best. Dude, I'm not kidding you. Okay. Is it star 67 or star 69? You're making me say that out loud. Your wife works at Copley? No way. In Copley? Where at in Copley? That's crazy. I grew up in Copley. Small world there. I'm going to have to look you up. Let's see. We had the house phone cord so long it could reach every room in the house. Yeah. Yeah, you had to have some money if you had the long cords. You know? The ones that didn't get all like tangled up. You're right. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. 6'7". 6'7". Here we go. Man, this unpredictable. Man, this kind of. Let me look at this. See if I did anything wrong. No, not according to my rules. I didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I could have maybe done is this broke structure down. If this didn't break this structure up, or if this would have gave me another structure up here to break, I would have sold off for sure. But because this came up to this block and we come up with such bullishness and we got above the VWAP, I'm like, I don't know. There's a fair value gap here. Let's push up. Didn't want to do it yet. Good news is once it comes down to this region, I could look for another buy. So we're not like wasting time. Heritage Woods Drive in Copley. Dude, oh my gosh, where is that? Hold on, let me see. Heritage Woods Drive, Copley. Oh, that's up on the hill, bruh. Up in Montrose. This is my stomping ground right here. Right? So my parents built a house. Okay, 77 and 18. Yeah. You get off at 18 and you go up on the hill right there. Yep. Was there news? I don't think so. Press secretary came on, might have something to do with the drop, maybe. We had the house phone court. Yeah, yeah. So long. 77, 18. That's wild, dude. How old are you, man? If you know, 91. I'm assuming you were born in 91. So you're 30 30 something. Trying to think if I know anybody younger. By now, no. Well, let me look at it. Actually, you're right. Dang it. Okay. Hold up. Good call, Bronson. Fair value. Yeah, good freaking call, dude. I almost was like, no. Good. All right, hold up. I'm gonna wait for this close. Let's see, let's wait on this close. Get resituated here. Limit buy. Edit project order. Stop loss. 548 TP. Go with 8. All right, if it goes back up here, I'll get in. Give it one more shot as a buy. I really want this for value gap up here, but Really, what we should do is probably focus on the 3 minute right here, back up. But my thought is even before we get to the VWAP, we would be at a 1 to 1.33. So even if it kind of screwed around there, might be good. So if it goes back up, I'm just going to enter. 466. Okay. Okay. So you've been around there you've been in Copley forever? Or what area do you live, if you don't mind? All right, getting ready here. Still, I mean, it's probably an A setup. Giving it a shot. Trade number 2. Probably just take it to the VWAP to get some kind of action if it even wants to hold. We'll see. She works there. I'm just north of Medina. Okay. It's like Richfield. No, it's north of Medina. Like Brunswick, Abbeville. Interesting. Used to go to Montrose Drive-In years ago. How about some Swensons, bro? I want a galley boy right now. I would so go get a galley boy right now. 100%. Then they had yeah, they had Skyway. Why are you doing like that, man? Just freaking push up, bro. Don't just be playing with me, dude. This is a bad situation to be in a little bit because we have all this down here that could fill at any moment. So just be careful. Again, I don't care if I lose this, but I think it can at least come up to this VWAP. And if this is actually like building some kind of a trend line wedge thing, we have plenty of room to get to that. So used to go to Montrose. I need to move south, but kid and grandkids. So see, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm telling the younger crowd now, like, move while you can before your kids get stuck, and then you're stuck. And if it wasn't for COVID, I'd probably still be stuck in Ohio because she was supposed to come down. And truth of the matter is, unfortunately, my son-in-law, his little brother got cancer and passed away. So like, then to expect her to move after that is kind of like, nah, just stay up there. Just do what you got to do. Yeah, you can't predict like things like that, you know. It's been a very cold year. My old body can't take it. You're not too old, but I can't even take. It'll get cold down here. It's been kind of cold. It's like 50s, and I'm like, ah. I know it's like 0 there, so I'm not saying jack, but oh my gosh. If it wasn't for the fact we bounced off this 1 hour block twice. My gosh, man. Freaking 1 hour block. I just want it to come up to here. And there's all this liquidity above it. It's probably going to be one of those like 350 in the afternoon situation where it skyrockets or something. If this comes back up to break even, I'll get out, right? A little bit negative, like a negative 100-ish, and then wait for it to come back up here and I'll try it again. That's what I'll do. Unless I get like a giant move right now. They're playing around the VWAP, coming back down, and we'll see. Yeah, I don't love this trade now. I'm gonna be honest, but I'm not getting out yet. I want to take a little bit more, like anything under negative 100 is like a break even to me. A little more, a little more, a little more. I probably missed that opportunity, huh? Filled that gap, probably coming down. So be careful. This is your opportunity to get out. Weird movement right now. Let's see. Might want to dump. Man, look at this massive push up, and then we had these fair value gaps just coming down. That's just telling me more that it's going to come up later today. Pretty strong here. Let's get some roll calls on some wins. Who all profited today? Who all is killing it? Any proffer and passing? Any payout requests? My son met a German girl in college. I now have a German daughter-in-law and a granddaughter-in-law in Germany. Ugh. I mean, that's cool, but not cool at the same time, right? Got wrecked today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Krishna. Here we go. I like that. I like that movement. Let me move this block out of the way. Boom. See if we can push up. That was wick. Here. Really like that candle. Passing Apex today. Finally. Let's go, DJ Bronson. I made some profit for Eric. Beautiful. Everybody on here, what do you think the ideal age is? Those of you who lived longer than 40. What's your favorite age? I always get different answers with that. Confirmation for the long? All right, well. Forget the VWAP. That's not what, I'm not even really focusing on that. All right, so we have a 5-minute block right here. Good question. Why is that a 5-minute buy block? Because we had a break of structure on the 5-minute going back up. So that makes this a 5-minute block. Then we had a 1-minute fair value gap inverted, which still makes this a decent trade, actually. Inverted, closed above. Right. Basically right here. Then we had fair value gaps up here to target. Early 50s. All right, I like that. Early 50s were your favorite years, huh? Oh, I like this. This is good stuff. What's the key to not blow an account? Don't risk too much. Everybody thinks they need to risk a lot. You don't need to risk a lot. Just focus on higher risk reward trades overall. Take it out of big key zones like hour blocks. Stop trying to be in a trade all day long. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if I'm in the Asian session, I'm not even looking for anything right now. Like, what I'd be looking for right now, I wouldn't trade at all unless this low was taken right here. Then I'd be looking for buys because this is an hour block, right? So I wouldn't even be looking for a trade right now. And then I wouldn't look for a sell until this sell block up here was taken. Simple. You just stay out of the freaking market. I don't do that anymore. I'll include that in my liquidity. Enton. Could be Enton. I'll include that in my overall liquidity. Like, so like if it was right here, I'll say, you know, we got all this liquidity plus end of day, you know. But I'm not like saying that is the only reason, because you always have internal liquidity structures and stuff you could target as well. Pass another bull next. Let's go, Jerwin. I did. Oh no. I'm good. I'm good. No, thank you. Still in sells on my forex account. I like this liquidity build up here. If it gets above this little area right here, I'll probably hold it. Oh man, let me read this. Wow. 40? Is this it for me? It's all downhill from here, is that what you're saying? Thank God, amen, it's coming up. 60? Hey man. 33 to 37? My 20s? I love my 20s, but only because all my kids were young, you know? I'll say this to all you younger guys. I didn't miss. I'll tell you what I didn't miss. I didn't miss the partying and all the ladies. The thing I did miss, the thing I do miss is the my young kids when they were younger and slowing down for them. If I gave you any advice, it would be slow down for your family. Money is cool and all, but you only get one shot at their childhood. Why am I bullish? Because we already hit this 1 hour block. 1 hour block to 1 hour block. Just my rules. That's my rules. Good job, Smitty. 28. What? Early 50s. All right, so I'll look forward to just a few years then. I guess I'll DCA. Not I guess. I'll DCA about right here. It just means adding 8 more position. Just decreases risk a little bit, and then I get out at break even ish. SMT missing, so we can go lower. It works sometimes. They don't hear that. The music. They don't. I'm listening to some like rap music, and my wife's looking at me like, "You're gonna play that live?" I'm like, "Nah, they don't hear it. I hope not." Scott Walren, 22 to 28. I'm 60. No. Any Asian session trade? I didn't take any Asian session last night. Blowing or using or not taking trades is a way to win too. You feel incredible, but my 20s were kicked booty. That's awesome. I agree 100%. That's good, man. I didn't have my daughter until I was 32, so I was ready. My kids probably saved my life. I was on the wrong track. All right, most likely coming down here. The trick is to risk accordingly and not blow your accounts. So when you can go heavy on a good trade. Kids are amazing, yeah. Yeah, I love the music too. I mean, I didn't love it. I appreciate that, Tommy. My issue was like it messes with my ADHD when I got like half the people saying like this sucks. And then the others are like, yeah, it's pretty good. You know, not that I care too much, but I'll be like, well, dang, how could I fix it? You know, where do you set the stop? Same spot, Michael. So I don't increase my stop at all. I would enter here. My stop would still stay the same, so I'm barely adding any risk. But it will drop my entry down to like right here. So then I get out of break even earlier, you know? Then I wait for more proof of direction and I'll take it from there. And that happens about 80% of the time. 80% of the time, I'm right 100% of the time. I don't know why this is hesitating. All right. What are we doing now? Get up above here. I'll hold it. Okay. Get up there. Smash up there. No, don't wick. Yeah, it's probably a loss. I just liquidated that. That's crazy. What's up?
Can they hear this?
No. Oh, well, yeah. At 110.
Really?
Yeah. Kids are amazing. I love the music. Where did you stop? DCA. 24,700 if it closes before. 24,700. I would look for an entry at 24,700 if it closed up right up there. To liquidate that, take out all this, and potentially come back up to here. But if it gets back above here, I will hold this trade. By the way, let me put this back. Where's the original entry? There. Get up there. Get up there. You get your payout.
Still processing.
How many days has that been? 7 so far? Oh, supposedly there's a new payout thing. Top Step. They just released.
Where you have to have more than you requested last payout. Let me see. But
I think faster payout. Yeah. So I guess that's the issue with Top Step is the slow payout.
slow payout.
Slow payout. You get yourself to take profit.
Like when you request it.
Get yourself to take profit. Pay out the next day. Just get a take profit account. The only thing is on the pro, you just have to worry about the live for a little bit. It's only for the first buffer. After the buffer, the daily, boom, 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 boom. It's not looking good. We're wicking that. Need to get above this. I do this. Like, ideas. I can't think of something.
What are they hearing? What are they hearing?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I stopped music because like there'd be half that liked it and half that didn't all the time, so that would throw off my.
Yeah, they just play their own music.
Yeah, just play your own then, and it hasn't hurt viewership. So. I don't know. Who do you guys think the funniest person alive is right now?
That was horniest question.
Oh, I'm serious. I learned so much from these people. It's insane. Smitty is pretty funny. He thinks he's funny. So in his own little world, he's super funny. I'm hoping for that 3 p.m. pop. Let's go, baby. Get up there.
Oh.
Chappelle and that dude from England. Chappelle is pretty funny. What dude from England? What do you mean? Now you're going to have to tell me who that is. Hey, actually, I have a girl from England right here. What? Who's funny in England? What comic?
What?
What comic?
Yeah.
You don't know?
Like, I don't know.
I smell my doggy. Where's my doggy at?
You smell it? That's a problem.
I know they need a bath. Are they out sweating? This is my dog, Zoe. Ricky Gervais or Gervais. You know him?
That's what it says.
You're funny, but sometimes your funny goes too far.
Wait, that's what was said you.
Like throwing an investment book behind your shoulder. I can't think of his name. Come on, bro. Hopefully it just plays off that. 3 o'clock. We're going down or up. It could go either way. Save your account, guys. Run while you can. If then it goes up. All right. Can I at least get clean? Jeez, this is like getting worse and worse. All right, slingshot. Pull back and shoot up. Let's go. Let's pull the rocket out. Let's see if that happens. So, all right, here's what happened. You should have never stopped. Listen. You could have. You just got another count. Look. I could have got it.
What? You see?
So this closed above, strong bullish, right?
Yeah.
Had all these fair value gaps down over here. I'm thinking it's going to push up. We look up here. It's got all this liquidity up here. Bounced off this 1 hour. I think it's going to come up this 1 hour, right?
What does a 1 hour look like?
1 hour.
Okay.
Well, look at all this up here. It didn't even fill this 1
Yeah,
hour
so-
FEG and go up to here. So that's why I'm bullish right now, because it came all the way down here, didn't go through it. This 1 hour block, and then the next one's all the way down here. Like,
Either it's dumping or it's
Dude.
dumping.
either dumping or climbing,
Okay.
of course. I'm not even trying to get a lot out of this. Just right up to this imaginary trend line, liquidity line. But yeah, so on the 5 minute, so we can get above this, we're set. But this is kind of a wedge thing happening, so.
But now
Nate Bergazzi. John Cleese. All right, we got to get above that. It should go up. That should go up. Look at all that. Dude, by 3, I'm going to call it right now. There you go. I put it in.
are you overall down on your forex? Like trading down?
Overall. Yeah. I have my stop like way up here. Where is it? For literally up here.
Yeah.
Think.
Using the bot.
Yeah. Nah. I could. I just haven't needed to. I just let it run until I'm in profit over there.
Yeah.
You know? Like today I did 1.7% on
Really?
this is a crappy day. Just I was at the gym and I'm like, hey Scott, can you close my trade for me? Because
Um, that's one of my 370Z friends with the pops. He's like, oh my gosh, he's texting me. He's like, guy, that's insane.
awesome.
Do this one. Ooh. Ooh, that makes some he's like, my ears.
Is there like something you could do to like make it go all the way down to normal?
I can get valves.
Like your electric push a button or something?
It's more spit.
How much?
I'm thinking in the future, I might get like a small muffler, muffle it a little bit. It'll make it like sound deeper and not as screechy and loud.
Right.
So I like it loud, but
Come on. Get above that. We need to rock it right now. Nice comments. Look. 57 likes.
nice.
Swing
Nice,
for
nice.
long form. Come on, get up there, dude. Don't play off the block. Well, it needs to fill this. Rocket. Rocket.
Nice.
That should be an easy layup TP. I'll wait for more proof of momentum before getting in another one. But I think we'll be buying the rest of the day. I think. If we can get above this, I hate saying it, but liquidity line, that's what I'll call it because I hate saying trend line. We get above that, breaking structures like this. We break this right here. I think we're here for sure. VWAP break on one. Should be on. Yeah. Just come back into the VWAP. We good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You asked earlier if I said TP. I'm doing TP now. There's no way I'm going to lose now. You know, or break even, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to lose now. In fact, I'd be okay with like 1,000-ish on this. But I want to see if it fills this. It should just go. Put it right at the VWAP there. Jimmy Carr, Gervais, Bergotts, and Burbley are all hilarious. Look at all this help with comedies. John Cleese.
The clean engine bay. Hey. Nope.
All right, I'm taking TP. I'm good at $1,000. I took it. It's probably going all the way, but I took it. It's all good.
All right.
Now I'm going to wait for some more proof. Let's do a roll call. Who all profited? Who all profited? Let's see what you profited. If you passed profit and challenge, if you are getting a payout, if whatever you made, I don't care if it's on an eval or whatever. Let's see if you profited some money. Let's get this celebrating wins going. 600 plus for Travis, 900 for Freedom Engineer. Smith Insurance Company did. John Cleese is for Monty Python and Faulty Tower. Gotcha. 5,400 for Scott Walren. What's up, buddy? 650 for Anthony. 1,600 for Papalando. 350 for this gold house. Let's go. Guys, by the way, if you're not a part of my free community, would love to have you a part. There's a bunch of training in there. Join right here for free. Whoever joins right now, I'll just accept you because I know you're not a scammer if you're in the chat. I try to keep all the scammers out. We got 525 morning loss, gain back. Got it. Nice. 350 for this gold house. 4,800 for Kevin Hicks. 200 just one contract. Beautiful. Taking a payout tomorrow. What kind of payout you taking, Brian? 1,200 for Curtis McNair. Congratulations, guys. 1,348 past TPT eval. Congratulations, Aaron. Let's get it. 375 on that trade. 800 for the day. Beautiful. John Hubbard, $325. Brian Londo's getting a $3,500 payout to his bank account tomorrow. Congrats, Brian. That's a good week. Good job, man. $1,091 per Smitty. Beautiful. I just profited $885 for Tim Abshire. Let's go, Timmy. That's a great month for a lot of people. Good job, buddy. Way more to come. Yeah, Brian's awesome. Papalando, Papalando. I'm glad we held that trade. That's exciting. Everybody's kind of freaking out there for a second. You ain't gonna lie. Come on, tell me you were freaking out. Tell me your heart was racing. Man, I added Klarna. It's been working really nice. People trying to get in the 30-day one-on-one. It's been really, very good. They're approving almost everybody right now. Thing we got out there, huh? Oh my gosh, I had my pool tournament last night. Freaking destroyed these two people. I actually felt really bad for beating this one guy. He was like almost in tears, really upset. I mean, I beat him 5-0, an 8-ball, and he was like the highest level you could be. I was just on fire. That was copied across funded accounts too, so it was paid well. Tim profited 885 times how many? Good job, man. I still have 6 other funded accounts to work on. Beautiful. I like how you worked on them separately. No, people don't get it. Don't get in and try to take it back down. Right. With all our demo money on here, huh? I wonder how many closed that trade at the lowest. Right? This could be going lower now, and then we look for buys. So, like, I'm just glad we... But you see how I did that? I drew this because they're obviously putting it on this line for a reason. And when this line gets popped, I'm expecting to take all this liquidity. Or at least up to here. 1 hour block to 1 hour block. But like we got all this now. Oh my gosh, I think it just wants to come to here. That doesn't mean you sell to here, because it could just be stuck in this wedge for hours. Right? But once it comes down into this region, then sure. Do that, sorry. So I would rather see a huge liquidity sweep. When I say huge, I mean like just take this out, fill some of this, then we look for buys again. Bob messed around and hit a triple-double. It was a great day. Beautiful, Christina. Let's go. Michael Gish. I made it back from a couple of losses this morning to get some small green numbers for the day. Beautiful. This could go like any way right now, honestly. We're just kind of waiting to see what happens. I don't want to keep buying this, expecting and being this like consolidation. But, you know, they usually save like the 350 for something big. Past 5 evals plus 800 payout. You guys should do me a favor. I'm gonna make a quick post. I'm not hanging this up yet. This is just interesting. Love to have this on record. Of course, this goes towards tomorrow's giveaway too. And by the way, Dan Kenley, got to get you, buddy. Didn't forget about you. If you guys want to help me out, and if you're not a member yet, you can join for free right here. You just register. Let me know. Got Will Dickey. I think we're going to get another good buy-in, guys, honestly. I want to see this swept. Really want to see this swept. Come down to this area, maybe even sweep this and come up. That'd be awesome. Be the best trade of the day. $25 funded accounts, Tim? What? Did you say you got 800 times 25? Is that what you just said to me out loud? VWAP does amaze you. Amazes me too. Will Dickey made about 900 today. Not too shabby. Blake Walron past 5 evals. Plus 800 on PA payout. $800 on the payout. Let's go, Blake. Let's get it, buddy. $638 with Bob today. Beautiful, bro. Good job, man. Dude, that's crazy. So you're saying, what is that? $18,000 you just made? What? Come on. I really wanted to take this out. Get out of this wedge. Come on, drop. So I think that's like the difference between a successful trader and a non-successful trader is like, I gotta sell this. What if it comes down here? A successful trader, a consistent trader will be like, I need to see this taken and then a entry position out of this key zone to target something up here. That's the difference. New here. What's up, Hector? Good to have you, buddy. So right now I have you can join my free group right now. And then there's also my monthly, which is basically 36 plus live trading sessions plus indicator. That's my premium service. That's $250 a month. Actually, 22K. I made $12,000 total accidentally. My math was off. Tim Abshire made $12,000. Beautiful. Steve Wagner, 638. Brian Londo overall up 2.8K, getting my payout of $3,500 tomorrow. Let's not be jealous. We're a team. We're all doing this together. Dude, I love that. I know you're not really jealous. But you'll be there too. We're just playing. We're just, you know, we're getting new payouts all the time. Look at this. $800 payout. $3,500. We're getting new payouts every day now. We doing this. Oh, we taking liquidity. Beautiful, Tim. Thank you. Yeah, started the free, man. There's a lot in the free. There's a lot in the free. I give a lot of stuff away. I go through a lot of this training. I focus a lot more on mindset than anything else, right? Nick winning. Man, you guys just killing it everywhere. Oh, I'm hearing a liquidity sweep. Notice how I put it on the alert, so I knew that. I don't have to stare at it. Now, it's doing exactly what I wanted. It swept these lows. We're in a 1 hour block still. I'm going to put it on the 3 minute, though, and get a solid entry. All right. This current moment, I'm not going to buy until I get some kind of a 3 minute fair value gap close. That's not even officially one yet. $22K. Wait. Okay. He miscalculated. Thank you, Devin. Scott passed today. Steve's like, how long did it take you to pass 5? Scott's like, today. Screenshots are posted in school. Oh, snap. Let me see. You guys got to join for free right now so I could accept you. I only accept people when we're on the YouTube because there's so many scammers that try to come in. And by the way, just for kicks, I am at Bob. Okay? Look at my profile. So if you're talking to somebody and it's not at Bob, I'm the only at Bob on school. You put it in here. 450 for Mark Kenner. Let's go, Mark. Let's get it. I went from negative to positive today due to the live session with Bob. Beautiful. A lot of times, most of the time, guys, this is members only, 2 to 4. But I had an exceptional amount of people on the YouTube today, so I was like, screw that. I'm going to stay on here. With the volatility of late, I go with less micros. Nice. Good to see you, Johan. How much should I be risking on a 50 eval? Hector, so I was having that conversation earlier. It's not... You got to know the risk. Okay, so don't just use micros. A lot of people just use like, hey, I'm going to use this many micros every trade. No, don't do that. So know your risk. That's rule number 1. On a 50K, it depends on how you're trading. Do you trade more like 1-to-1s, 1-to-2s? If so, then you need to probably risk like 500. If you're doing like higher reward trades, like you're going for, on an eval, it also matters on your budget. So like if you have 500 a month to spend towards evals, and I always tell people that, I tell our one-on-one students, I'm like, figure out how much a month you can afford to lose towards evals, okay? And then all of a sudden it kind of does something psychologically to their brain where they're like, oh, well, I don't need to worry if I lose an account. Then you can focus on A+ setups only. That doesn't mean be stupid and gamble your accounts away. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, right? Take only A+ setups. If you don't know what that is, it's very easy to get an A+ setup, guys. Just add a couple extra confluences. Simple. Go on YouTube. If you don't like my stuff, go on YouTube. Find a strategy you like from another guy, or another person. There's a million of them out there. But just focus on that one, okay? Focus on that one. I'm not saying my stuff's the best. I'm saying I'm really good at being disciplined at one thing over and over and over again. But you're never going to get confident unless you could focus on one thing, right? 1-to-1 using ADHD doesn't let me hold that long. Yeah, I'm ADHD too, buddy. So my advice for that is lower your risk and hold it anyways. Probably. Because you're ADHD, you probably have a mentality to overtrade, I'm guessing. Because you're like, ooh, look at that trade, 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 you know? So if you have that, my advice to you is take one trade out of like key zones, like 1 hour blocks, 15 minutes at the very least, and only take trades out of that and then walk away. And you either win or lose, but use lower risk. Maybe come back every 30 minutes and see how it's doing. Man, if you've blown 70 accounts, you're in the right place. This place isn't the place for perfect traders. This is the place to fix that. That's all I focus on for the last 6 years, is helping people pass prop firms and keep them. That's light work too, by the way. Good job on those 70 though. Did you lose them all at once, or? And that's not sarcasm. You're getting closer. And you're still going, man. So that's what it takes. They were $20, yeah. That's another thing that get in your head psychologically, right? They're like, well, it's only $20, so it's fine. You know? Must have been Apex then. Sale. Me? Steve got Apex up 15. Okay. Yeah, I don't. You know me. I trade them in groups of 5. I try to buy the highest accounts, and then I do in groups of 5. And then I also trade under different names. I'm not telling you to do that. Nope, didn't tell you. Still going down. This is great. Not believing it. Still looking for buys out of here. We're in a fair value gap right now. Put on the 5-minute. About 50% of that. Bob, do you grow the drawdown so you're trading larger? You mean the padding? Today's 5 where singles PA are much more conservative. Man, I love seeing that, Scott. That makes me very happy. You're talking much different nowadays. I love it. That's what I love about what I do, just seeing people grow over a period of time, you know. You were always a positive person. I'm not saying that. Just seeing you talk like, yeah, now I'm about to get some payouts. Like that's what it's all about for me. I've been doing this since November. My 16-year-old trade and got me hooked. I've passed 10, then blue, funded. Yeah, I got my 18-year-old. My 18-year-old's one of my coaches now. We actually have a 30-day program where we work one-on-one with you. But he's getting payouts. Take Top Step nonstop. I'm going to get him on Take Profit Trader, though. You want me happy? I want me to be happy too. Yeah, I was thinking grow them to 20K drawdown. So 10 funded accounts would be 100 to 200K a month profit conservatively. I don't do that. I'm just gonna be honest. I like I use multiple sets of 5 take profit traders, 150Ks. So 750, 750, 750, 750, and alternate them. And I grow past the, well, there's no buffer on the Pro Plus, but are you talking about on Apex? What's up, Rich? How you doing, buddy? Let's update on here and see. Nicholas Frost, 700 today. Thanks, Bob. Oh, any? Yeah, I mean, I try to have a big padding if that's what you're asking. I try to have it so my my drawdown's a lot harder to hit. Yeah, I don't take all of my profit if that's what you're asking. Build a bigger buffer. Is that what you're asking? I think it's just worded differently than how I would say it. Not that it's wrong. I'm just... Aaron Bramos, let's we got here. 1,348. I'll take Profit Trader. Let's go, buddy. Good job. Is that on a funded? So I don't use, yeah, big buffer. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Yes, I do that. Yes. Sorry. I went all the way around the world on that one. Jay Trailer. I don't use a copy trader. I used to use copy traders until I started getting screwed. All it takes is for the couple not to fire off and you didn't check, and all of a sudden you blow accounts. So I got upset. It just kept happening. So what I do now is I use the built-in like Quant Tower ones with Take Profit Trader and then Top Step X. All right, Brittany. She said, "Sup, Bob? I watched your one-on-one from Monday last night. Immediately follow the same rules in 1-800. I just need to see stuff over and over. It worked. Thank you. Awesome. Good. Glad to hear that. Doing another one at 8 p.m. Monday Eastern for all the one-on-one people. Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern every week. How my approach is one at a time and get a payout. Buy more with house money. When you say that's literally what I teach people. I say don't even get multiple until you get payouts. I also say don't trade against the trend until you're consistently profitable and getting payouts. Come on. Still looking for buys. It could fall. So here's the thing, guys. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about managing your risk and keeping your bias, right? So because my main rule is this is a 1 hour block, right? It did not close under this 1 hour block. I'll show you. It did not close under this block. Let me lock it. And because of that, I really want to buy. Now, I could have been taking B setups down, but I really want to buy. And because I really want to buy, I'm just holding off. And that kind of like allows me to hold off, you know? And it could fall all the way down here. Oops. It could fall all the way down here, and I wouldn't care at all. And that's how you got to get to. See. You're welcome, Hector. You're on the right track, buddy. And congrats on your son, man. That's what it's all about. So I'm huge on generational wealth and teaching the youth Now here's my son right here actually walking in. But he's well, you're supposed to go into the camera once. It just look like I'm talking to a ghost. Oh, maybe he is. It's just not live. I'm tripping. That's crazy. Speaking of, but yeah, that's what I'm huge on. In fact, we got to start that generational wealth challenge back up on forex.
Yeah, that's fun.
Just letting it ride. Got to break even on that. Yeah.
Where are they? I think it's right here.
You're gonna do what?
Yeah, one parser.
There you go. We're finally gonna push up or what? All right, love you. Yeah. So here's the thing with fun, like. You're never missing a trade, guys. I promise you. You're never missing a trade. Like, it feels like you're missing out. Like, you probably, some of you are seeing this and like, dang it, how could I have gotten in? And then your brain will naturally find 20 ways that you could have gotten in. But you need to literally stick with a bias to keep you out, that you, so you do the same thing over and over again, kind of weed out all the noise, right? Like, could I have got in on the 1 minute and like maybe saw this rejection and take this close off this FEG? Yeah, but that's not like that's not my thing. That's not my strategy, right? And even if I did that, am I expecting it to break this? No. I have to wait for price action to happen, take liquidity, then I can start looking for direction. Right, that's my rules, okay? See you, Paul. Let's see. Genesis says, so I passed on my Apex yesterday, and today I'm up 2,100 on my 50K account. That's congrats on that. But I'm just reading the rules here. Can you explain a little better about 30% consistency? So your best day can't be 30% of your total profit. So let's say you need to keep trading every single day, and I think if you kept it like 1,000 a day, you're probably fine. But the problem is it's really hard to hit those daily, right? Let me do something for you. Do you need 8 trading days on Apex? Is that what it is right now? I'm not trading Apex right now. Oh, 1 sec. I hate that, by the way. 8 minimum trading days, I think it was. 5? Is it 5? Did they drop it? I put the consistency rule. What are you doing here? Let me get this ready. This is going to be my buy. Hold up. You can put it under this FEG. Give it a little space. Lining up for 340. Let's see if we can be right by 4 p.m. up here. I don't know. I'm probably going to be wrong, but it's okay. 5 days, not 8. So I just slapped it in AI for you. You'll need $7,666 in total profit minimum, and 5,300. 4 days, you'll need $1,342 per day. So I always tell people on those accounts, just like try to hit like 750 to 1,000 if you want like quicker payouts, like bigger payouts. I'm not huge on taking your minimum, because what if you have a horrible couple days? You know, then what do you do when you lose? Because a lot of people are like, okay, I want to make $200 a day. And I'm like, yeah, but what happens when you have 2 losing days in a row? Does that change your thought? Right? Now you're negative 400 and you only won $200 that week because you profited 600, right? Is that really what you're doing this for? So let's see if she pulls up here. Eight days with 5 days profit over 50. Okay, so it is 8 days. So that makes it a little bit better. 8 days. So yeah, now you need to average $767 per day. So you can have conservatively $1,200 to $1,300 a day too. So I wouldn't go for the minimum. That's what I was trying to say earlier. I wouldn't go for like 767. I go for like 1,200 to 1,500. But it's, I wouldn't say it's harder. You just got to take A+ setups, you know? Devin says, your new YouTube video on how to pass any profit and challenge 2020 is really great. I'm looking to do my first one soon. The mindset of not being afraid to blow it and do it fast. Yeah, good. So you got the point. Good. Everything else out there, I'm just seeing, here's the strategy. Here's the secret strategy. And I'll probably, to be honest, to get the views, I'll probably have to do some of those videos too. The way it works. You get why they do it. All right, we got a new low. Right here, if this held, we could maybe potentially look for that, but unfortunate. Now I'll keep this right here. I just won't go over the fair value gap. Just going to mark up this little 1 minute. It might just keep tanking. See, there's going to be times where you don't get a freaking trade, guys, and it's like, okay. It's okay to not get a trade because then on the good days, you're going to get massive trades. It's the same thing as like keeping your losses small and your wins bigger. Like some days you don't have awesome trades that happen. So you don't want to manufacture the trade. You don't want to make one that doesn't even exist, you know? Guys, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscription button, subscribe button, notification bell. Go live every day at 1 p.m. Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern. Can we get a push up? I don't know. It's almost 3:50. This is our favorite time of the day on our members only. See if anybody else posted here. Timothy Bateman. I like those clouds and trendline. I made $700 this morning. Thanks, Bob. I keep wondering if I could do some cooperative marketing with Paul Sachs. What do you think? Maybe explain what that means. Cooperative marketing. If you guys haven't posted that, yeah, that'd be great. If you could. Post if you won today. Right in here. And if you're not a member of that, join for free. Just put in the pinned. Yeah. Man, I should have held that dang forex trade. Darn. I had it since up here. Did good with it though. I did like 2.4% now. So you can buy at 24,583. Well, I'll do things like that too. Like I'll even get in with a bigger stop, like a big stop, like on forex. I'll say, you know what? I'll put a stop down here. Enter here for buys right now. I'll do it right now, actually. And then it could sweep. A lot of bad things would have to happen. That's what I always said. A lot of bad things would actually have to happen to lose. So I'll hold the buys and see. There we go.
Yeah, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, get the money. Throw it in the furnace. Yeah, shit me. Sweat dripping from me. Money from your hair.
I just bought on forex, just so we're clear. It was stopped way down here. I just let it run. Top step 50K's evals are free now? I don't think so. Right, here we go. 349. There'll be my entry. All right, so if we close above this, I want to close this out. If we close above this, I'll give it a shot. Oh man, it's about to happen. Ah! Maybe. We'll see. Actually, because of the way that just moved, I'm going to do this. Keep it a little safer. I don't read that good though. Man, come on. I'm chasing this buy, but better than being in a trade, I guess. Time for a green juice. Let me see what they wrote. No way it's free. If I don't get a trade, it's okay. I feel zero fear of loss here. If anything, it might wick this and start going up, but we just might run out of time. It's okay. Appreciate everybody coming in. There's you are, Hector. Good to see your face, buddy. Good to see your face. That's to do with the 16-year-old, or yeah, 16-year-old. My problem is, if my son makes too much, he's going to leave me. Nah, he's doing really well for himself. Come on. 2 more minutes. If nothing happens there, I wouldn't. I'll expect no trade. But if it gets above, now if it gets above here, I'll do it. Let's see. Let's put on our low. One last shot. Usually at 355, we get some kind of a something. A lot of times. One minute. Well, actually, 20 seconds. You ready? Moment of truth. Nope. I'll have to do it on the 1 minute, though.
So damn long, but I don't know what to say or do. I be sitting around fantasizing about what I want to do with you. I've been watching you so damn long, but I don't know what to say or do. I've been watching you so damn long, but I don't know what to say or do. I've been watching you so damn long, but I don't know what to say or do. I be sitting around fantasizing about what I want to do with you. It's like by the way you move your body.
5 seconds. All right, give it a shot. Be set up. Be set up. Remember, if you're in top step, you have to be out by 410. Come on. If you're already up really good today, you might want to just leave. I'm just being honest. Whoa, I missed a lot of comments. Put the top step 50K. That's how I'm reading the email. Post picker of wood, tag and long, maybe the new activation fee account. We get above here, guys, it's going. Go, Smitty. I do think we go higher, I hope. I have to hold this 1 hour block. I'm in overall buys on my forex. Boom, just secured your dude, Rich. Come on, bro. Share that in here, please. Congratulations, man. Come on, 4 o'clock. Push it up. I thought we'd be up here by 4, so I was off. Unless we get a massive liquidity sweep. Losing some steam here. Just got to get above this cell block. Man. This is where rockets are formed, guys. Ugh. It could definitely tank right now. You got to be careful right here. Get up there, dude. Oh, the way it's acting, it's almost 4 o'clock. Ooh. I think it's going to shoot. I think it's going to go. I could be wrong. Ooh. 5 seconds. Here we go, guys. Here we go. It's either we win really fast or we lose really fast. If I lose, you got to be prepared to lose whatever you lose, okay? 4 o'clock. Looks like it's moving good. Whether that's good or bad, that's another story, but... Come on, baby. Rock it up. Rock it up. Come on. Go. Get up there, baby. Get up there, baby. All the way. I want... Dude, just go up here. Call it a day. Come on. Up, up. Rocket. Maybe the rocket needs to be bigger. Oh, don't flip on me. Why are you flipping, bro? Why are you... No! Dude, very dangerous time. Be careful, guys. It's a lot of manipulation. I'm going to move my stop to break even right now. I ain't doing this. It's either going to win or not. In my TP, I'm going to put here. I don't expect a win. I don't know the way that's moving. That's weird. All right, took me out. That was fun for a second. It's probably going to take off now, but I don't want to FOMO this. I don't want to FOMO it, so I'm just not going to do it. Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna show restriction and stay out when I feel like it's 100 billion% gonna go right here. I'm gonna do it. Actually, if I get it closed, that'll be the only way. If I get a close above here, I'll try it. I'll use a smaller stop. Oh, same size stop, I guess. Let me see. TP by edit stop loss. TP. Change risk. I'm gonna go even lower risk. Nah, I'll go there. It's not much on 150K. So it's got to come up here and close for me to get back in. Which is not, you know, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You know what I'm saying? Was the Amazon hearing? Earnings, rather. Good job, Johan. I'll give it another 5 minutes. If we get back up here, I'll try it. I almost got out at like plus 600. I'm like, dude, it might shoot up in seconds to the hour block above if I let it go now. Let's see what you got here. Put it for everyone to see here. Oop. So we got no change. Do you think that said no charge? Am I tripping here? Well, that's kind of crappy. They went up to 109. No, this is all just worse stuff. This all is just worse. Like, this is all bad news. We were doing the no activation fee 89. Now it's 29 or $20 more. Still on, buddy. About to get off. I was just gonna give it to like 410 and see what it does in this region to see if I can get this buy off, but I don't know if it's going to. I want to see if this hour block would hold. It's unfortunate. This one looked like for a second we were gonna at least hit this up here. Guys, if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell. I go live every day between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today's a little bit different because we had quite a few people on, so I was like, screw it, I'll stay on here for a little bit. There wasn't really much for members only today anyways, so there's that. It's all good, man. Everything's making sense now, Smitty. It's all making sense now. Visions of yesterday's rocket. Yeah, that was a pretty rocket. Oh, we got a little maybe FEG here. One last shot. Keep the same size. Give it a little room for a wick. I can't believe I'm even doing this, but I'm having fun, so. All right. Why not? Super risky, but I'm doing it. Just a eval, just a eval. B setup. B-ish. Horrible time of day to take a trade. No, this is wrong. This is the wrong direction. That's why I'm doing it. In fact, I don't even need to go that high. Where's the 1-to-1 on this? Give me a 1-to-1. No. Quick little 1-to-1 you won't give me? That's my life. Daily cook. Absolutely. You're speaking my language. Let's finish the day good. Daily cooking videos. Is this Joe? No, you're not. Maybe? I do a lot of sweep stuff. I have VGs are my favorite entry by far. Followed by, but you got to know like what blocks to sweep. You know what I mean? Are you Joe? Ooh, I'm gonna go get a coffee right after this. That's so exciting. You know you're addicted to coffee when you like get excited to go drink coffee. Woo! That's like my drug of choice anymore. Come on, just shoot out for me. Officially. Good. I'm gonna take that. It's probably gonna keep going up, but you know what? A quick little 500 times 5, 2,500 at the end of the day. I'm okay with that. I'm good. It can shoot to the moon. I wouldn't even care. I'm going to go ahead and take off. I got a lot of work to do on the training content side. I also have to get to my one-on-one students. By the way, if you're interested in the one-on-one, we have a 30-day program now that we start you off with. If you want to keep going, you can. If not, that's totally cool. Let me get you a phone number you can text me at if you're interested in that. It is 407, and it will be me, 3517. Hit me up there. Let me know if you want one of the spots or you want more information, and I will get back to you ASAP. All right, guys. God bless. Thank you so much for hanging out for the last 3 hours and 13 minutes. I will see everybody on YouTube tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will be going on our members only tomorrow at 3. So bring your questions. All right, guys. God bless. Thank you so much for hanging out the last several hours. If you're not a part of Solomon Trading Group, make sure you're on there as well. Rich DeBell, congrats. Just secured my second payout trading with Bob. Beautiful. Make sure to update this, guys. I'll celebrate together. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. God bless. Take care. Back it out. Peace.